So today I'm going to tell you how I use Pinterest to drive traffic back to my website or blog. So when I first started my blog, I didn't have a lot of readers and I couldn't specifically just target friends and family on Facebook or Twitter. I needed to find an audience of people who were interested in the same topics that I was. Pinterest is a good platform to use. Reportedly, they have over 250 million users on their site. And when most people go to Pinterest, they go in there specifically to search for ideas. I also view Pinterest as being a collage of many billboards that sends traffic back to your site. There are many platforms that you can use to send traffic back to your website, just like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and they all have the options of ads where you can pay to have them target a specific audience. But Pinterest is also a good free platform on a broke budget that you can use to send traffic back to your website. So how do you want to do this? You want to start with research. You want to research what other people are looking for. So when you go to the search bar, you're going to type in keywords or phrases that people are searching. So just like Google and YouTube, Pinterest is also a search engine. So they will give you predictive phrases as you go to type in a keyword of what is the most commonly used words for that topic. Once you've chosen the most commonly used phrase, you want to make sure you use that as the title or the headline for your blog. Just like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you have followers. Pinterest also has followers. And when you're just starting out, you may not have many followers on your boards just yet. So a good way to get more eyes and more traffic to your site is to use the option of group boards. Group boards has a lot of different contributors to one board. So it's not just one person who's adding in their pins to the site. There's multiple people contributing to the same board. So you'll know you have a group board if there are multiple contributors to those boards. Group boards usually have thousands of followers, where you just starting out may not have many followers. And what you want to do is request to join and also be a contributor yourself to that group board. How you'll do this is in the search bar, you'll search for blogging groups. And when you get there, you may see a tab or a button where you can hit to request to join that group. If not, usually in the bio, they'll have a list of instructions, which may mean just following the board or sending a DM to the main contributor or owner of the board so that you can be added to that board. Another thing to remember when it comes to joining group boards, sharing is caring. So when you contribute your pins to their group, you also need to share pins from the group onto your boards on your website. The third thing you want to do and know about is more pins, more traffic. So when you have an article, yes, you can create one pin to send traffic to that article, but you can create multiple pins. Starting out, you may want to just start with 2 pins per article. Most bloggers recommend having about 5 pins per article that you would submit to Pinterest boards that sends traffic back to your website. This may not come as a surprise to anyone, but another way to get more traffic to your website is more content. Content. The more articles you have, the more blog posts you've written, the more people you can then send from Pinterest, from your pins and boards, back to your website. So try to get in the habit of maybe doing 2 articles per week. If you can do more than that, do more than that. But the more content you have, the more eyes that you're going to get on your website. Another option is to recycle and reuse. So you spent all this time researching and writing your article. You want to reuse that content. You can do this by making a YouTube video on the same topic that you discussed in the article. Or podcast is another option. So when you recycle and reuse your content, you're taking all that time and research that you spent on writing the blog article and using it on other platforms. This also makes Google happy. Google will also rank your website and rate you higher up on their platform if you have things like more backlinks coming from YouTube and Pinterest and different other websites back to your blog. You can do this by taking advantage of guest posting or getting together and doing a group article or roundup post with other bloggers, and this too will send backlinks back to your website. So just by implementing these strategies, it's a good way to get traffic from Pinterest, off of Pinterest, back to your website or back to your blog.